explain to you some of the things about satellite boxes and what happens. First of all, as Christian TV and as all Sky viewers, the Astra 2 satellite is a satellite that's used, and that's 28 degrees east of due south. Now on that satellite are a number of transponders. They're also known as TPs. So the word transponder and the word TP are the same thing. Think of it like a street where you've got a number of houses. On each transponder you've got a number of channels, up to about 16 TV channels. Now from time to time channels move around on the satellite. In fact, there's also a number of satellites, but we won't go there. And I'm now going to show you how you add channels, how you can delete channels, and how you can move channels. The Humax looks like this. That's the Humax remote. Just a little check that you need to do on the box, two checks really. One is there sometimes can be an internal fault with the Humax box. If you turn it off at the wall, count to 20, turn it back on. If it doesn't come back on, you've done yourself a favour. It actually had an internal fault, and you need to give us a ring. That's a safety check for you. The other thing to do is when you turn the box on, which is either the red button at the top or the larger button of the 4 on the front, you'll see it says C106. If it doesn't say C106, you've got out-of-date software and you need to call us. So having done the mains check and checked that we're on the latest version of software, we're now in a position ready to add the channels. Let's go through that slowly. First of all, we press menu. Let me just explain. You've got an OK button in the middle of the remote, arrow right, arrow left, arrow up, arrow down, and the menu button is on the left above the red one. So we'll press menu first. We then need to come to installation and press OK. To add a channel, we need to search the satellite for it, so we come down to the word service searching. You'll be asked for a PIN number, which is either going to be 0000 or might be 2414. Please don't go to antenna setting. Never go to antenna setting. If you go in there, you might mess it up and you won't be able to receive anything. So you come down now to the word advanced search. When you're in advanced search, it shows you here how much signal you've got. That's these blue lines or purple lines on the yellow. Now, it doesn't matter if the satellite that's shown here is wrong. I have discovered that makes no difference at all. It looks at the one where the dish is pointing. Now we need to enter the frequency of the new channel. In this particular case, I'm adding the new Revelation and Genesis, and I'll enter 11260 with the remote control. I arrow down and I need the word vertical. Now you'll see here that it can be auto, horizontal or vertical. Then we arrow down. If there's nothing showing in the symbol rate, or it isn't 27500, then we need to insert 27500. Arrow down again, and now this FOC, which stands for forward error correction. FEC, forward error correction, needs to be at 2/3. You can just arrow right to choose the various ones that there are. You can leave the PID on auto, you press OK, and that will now search. And you'll see here it says please wait a moment. Being an older box, it takes a little while. Having completed the search, it now says same network exists. You often get that message. It's OK to press OK. Now we have the chance to remove the channels we don't want. You'll see in the bottom left hand side of the screen the word delete with a red bar on it. Next to the green button is a red one, not the one at the top. That would turn the set off. So we press that once and it now greys out these channels that we don't want. All we're actually after, I'm just pressing the red button and arrowing down. All we want are these two channels, 52126 and 52127, which is if you're tuning it before Revelation makes the official change. After Revelation has made the change, they will say Revelation TV and Genesis TV. and they are in biblical order. 2.6 is first as Genesis and 2.7 is Revelation. Gospel channels also come in. I'm going to exclude that because we already have it on this box. If I was on Revelation and pressed the red button, it would grey it out. If I've made a mistake, I press the red button again and it releases it. So now I press OK, at which point you get this funny message that I never really understand, but the good news is what it's saying is if you press OK, it'll remove the ones that you said you want to delete. So now I can press exit, which is above the blue one. I press exit once and I go now up one to service organizing. Press OK on service organizing and I go into organize TV networks. And then I'm going to go into organize all. If you notice here, the new channels have been added at the end. Whatever satellite box you have, the new channels are added at the end. So here we have our 52126 and 52127. If I want to move that now, we know that 2.6 is Genesis. I press the green button. You'll see the green at the bottom of the screen says move. Press the green button. I arrow down, this being Genesis, and I'm going to put that in position 3 and press the green button to leave it there. I'm going to go up again and I'm going to grab the next one, press the green button, you get the two little green arrows in the blue line. I arrow down being to 7, that's going to be Genesis, which I want to put at number 3 later, and I press the green button to drop that again. You'll notice now that it says 1, 2, then a very high number, another high number, and then back to 3 and 4. So what I do now, I press the OK button on the remote, and now you'll see that those now are called 3 and 4, and Revelation and Genesis are now called 5 and 6. We can do one of two things now. We can either remove them by pressing the red button, which is what I suggest you do, or you could put them at the end of the list. So in this case I'm going to delete them because later something bad may occupy that pigeonhole. I'm going to press the red one there and the red one on Genesis. When I press OK, they are gone. Job is done. We need to press the exit button, which is over the blue one, 3 or 4 times, perhaps 5. Come now, there's our Revelation. On number 3, you'll see that on the box, and number 4 is Genesis. These numbers should change to be the channel name after the dual illumination is over and the Revelation and Genesis have moved to the new setting. The point is, you can use these numbers for adding any channel. If you don't want to do it as per the video or the instructions that we could email you, which is a service we offer free of charge, then we will talk you through it, but there is a small charge to pay for the staff and the telephone. So God bless you, and thank you for watching.